Hey guys, and welcome back. So another package showed up today. I was able to get to it before it got melted in the extreme heat that is Oregon weather right now, and very happy with it. First things first, I'm going to be upgrading. And I talked about this one in vague detail, but the Ultimate Edition Booker T NWO custom fix-up. I've been listing him online because, and I have to put some glue on this because it's not. There's a little piece that's falling off, and I see what they did there, and it looks really cool, but it's definitely starting to chip a little bit, so I need to paint or put some more paint on, or glue. But check out this Booker T Ultimate. Definitely hand painted. The Booker T, you know, obviously it's not fine tuned or fine tipped, but and the tattoo's a little bit less detailed on this one than it was on this one, but the other side, the King tattoo fire kind of one, way better looking on this one than this one. So I saw this one, I decided, you know what, I didn't care for the NWO one. He barely wore that attire. This is something more or less he wore. He did wear red. It may be a fantasy attire, but I think it's more or less from his I want to say his WrestleMania 22 look, for the most part. Because definitely the boots, of course, you know, the BT on there on both sides, really well done. Like I said, I just need to paint or put a little glue right there and hold that and press it. I'll get some like really strong glue. And again, this, you know, he really feels good in the hand. I mean, again, the drop down hips, so I ain't worried about like him losing leg momentum. If they ever make a Booker T figure, which I thought they would have announced one by now, I'm obviously gonna upgrade because he'll have all the proper tats and whatnot, but for the most part, this Booker T is on fire. He will be in World War III. Just need to get some glue to fix that, and then he'll be good to go for that World War III Battle Royal. Another one, though, I decided to do that just showed up today is I had, you know, the standard British Bulldog Elite 94, which, you know, we found out that this was going to possibly be an Ultimate at one time, and it never got picked up by a retailer. Shame on the retailers, because any Ultimate would have gotten gobbled up eventually, especially a Bret Hart Bulldog 2-pack. Of course, you know, the head, I switched the head. It wasn't, you know, I didn't care for the dreadlocks. No offense. I knew Bulldog with the shorter hair from the Attitude Era. I didn't know of the Bulldog with dreadlocks. I always thought it was kind of weird. I was like, who's that guy? And then I realized, oh, it's the Bulldog before he got a haircut and was taken more serious. Because he really didn't look serious. I don't know. He didn't seem like a serious contender with the dreadlocks. Sorry, no offense, but it just didn't look right. But did you notice, though, he's not complete. He's missing his wristbands. In fact, he's missing both wristbands. I wonder why that is. Oh, I know why. So I got this off eBay from a good customizer. I mean, it's not necessarily, I guess it's custom. He did switch up the torso for me, and this is basically what we're missing out on from Mattel. Shame on them. Check out this Ultimate British Bulldog. Now, I switched the arms myself to the wrist tape, and I added in these little boot tassels to give them more of a pop. And I mean, look how clean that is. That is a British Bulldog, Ultimate worthy. Of course, you know, I prefer if he had his trunks from the Union Jack flag, and of course they're remaking that one in Elite style, but I just feel like they missed an opportunity with an Ultimate on that one. I mean, Bulldog, of course, the torso is perfect for him. He was definitely jacked. He was definitely ripped. More so probably in this style, in this era before. But even then, in the Attitude Era, he still was, you know, he didn't have really the definedness anymore. It was more of just a bulkiness to it. But, I mean, let me just grab somebody here. I mean, picks them up, no problem. You know, you can, with the butterfly joints even, you can hook back even further and, like, you know, kind of carry him even further back a little bit to, you know, put the hand up here to protect the head. Always protect the head when you're slamming somebody. And then just drives him to the canvas, right? Or, you know, he was always famous for that huge, hold him up high. You can even tuck this arm over. Let me get this arm up over here on this Booker, bend it a little bit better so he's, you know, bracing up properly. You know, probably down here he's got his hand, you know, would have his hand like on his thigh if need be. And I mean, just vertically, and then just drops him. So Bulldog will be in the World War III Battle Royal as well. I was waiting for these ones to arrive. The only one that's still missing, I haven't announced who it is yet. I don't expect him here yet anytime soon, because it turns out he's coming from Singapore. which I can't wait to see how well that one looks. I can't wait to review that one, because it's one that you wouldn't expect. Really well done, very expensive, but really well done nonetheless. I'm sorry, I just love the whole running power slam thing. I mean, I'm pretty sure Braun Strowman, of course, Ultimate would suffice as well, because he does that same thing. But Bulldog was the originator of that. As far as like making it really cool. Never got hit a lot. A lot of times it got countered. People would, Shawn Michaels would counter it and hit him with sweet chin music. Bulldog wasn't around when Booker T came in, really, so you get a chance to see those two fight. It would have been an interesting match, because I could definitely see like Bulldog going for the running slam, gets countered it into a bookend, or maybe even a kick to the gut, scissor kick, because he was on his way up. Bulldog was pretty much on the tail end of his career at that point. But he will be in there, and then basically I'm waiting on the Usos to do my Late to the Dance review. I found out that Fanaticos are also getting people getting their Fanaticos, even though I ordered since day one. So I'll be doing those reviews as well. But I'm pretty sure starting next week I can start teasing the entries 10 at a time, find out who is going, and also update my other package got delivered to the wrong location. So 5 Ultimates got postponed. They will be coming. I just got the other person. It was a miscommunication, mispackaging. So that person got my 5. I got his 2 Macho Man Ultimate Customs. But luckily he's a good dude, and he's sending off my stuff with tracking. I'm sending off his stuff tomorrow with tracking. And the mediator, of course, the guy in the middle, who, again, because of the mess up, actually gave me a $40 discount on 3 more Ultimates that I was planning to buy 2. And then he gave me this discount. I was like, all right, sure, I'll do that for that price. So after I showed you that terrible sting, I'm happy to say that I've got another sting on the way that I'm much more happy with. So if you want an Ultimate Booker T, check him out on Macari. If you want a fixed down British Bulldog, he's also going to be on Macari. So check those out if you want. Feel free to subscribe, of course. I have 27 followers now, so it's slowly building. I don't expect anything, huge. I did tell the people who do customize for me, though, I would send links to the videos so they can see their work being reviewed. Hopefully I'm doing them justice, but I mean, it's fully playable. That's what matters to me. I can see people build stuff for days and days, and that's cool and all, but I don't need statues. If I want statues, I'd buy the big rubber guys, or I'd buy the Hasbro, or I'd buy the LJNs. I want stuff that I can pose. I want stuff that, light play, pose ability, basically. And light play, I mean like being able to bend them, hold them up in the air for something, maybe once in a while for the heck of it, do a safe drop on the ring mat. These are not meant to be beat on the concrete. They are not meant to go flying off of Hells in the Cells and let them free fall, that kind of stuff. But check back again soon. I'll probably have about 3 or 4 days before I post another video, just because I'm going to my other job here tomorrow, so my free time at my other job is over. But of course, when stuff arrives, I will be posting more stuff, including the updated Lex Luger I decided to get. And so I'm going to take the other Lex Luger I have, Ultimate, and I'm going to turn him to a Lance Cade. Well, I'm going to have someone go turn him into a Lance Cade for me. One of my truly good customizers, and I've probably, like I said, I've probably already announced it before, but I've basically contracted him for the next 5 years, if not sooner, to make people, because I'm so eager to get these Ruthless Aggression figures turned into elite style. So check back again. See you next time.